All right.
Never know.
Okay. So let me go on this doc we had.
Is it
Episode
recording?
one.
Yeah, I think you should start recording right now. Even
It's
if
already
we're
rec-
It's
it's already
recording, man.
recording, bro.
oh,
All right. So shit, guys. Well, how are we gonna start this off, dude? Like,
huh?
Turn off the
I.
phones. Turn off the phones. It's getting
Yo,
real.
yo, yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's the first numero uno,
Let's
number
get
one
it.
episode of Nomadic Stories. We are so
Nomadic
excited
Stories.
to this our pilot episode.
Mm-hmm.
We struggled
Yeah.
so hard to get a good place for us to record this podcast, and finally we got it. We decided to go with the video format. Yeah, we're really looking forward to recording this episode, but also sharing it with y'all. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. We have a couple things that we want to talk about today. Um, a couple of stories we want to tell y'all, and yeah, let's just see how it goes. Welcome. I'm here with some of the OGs, nomadic OGs,
Yes,
Lewis,
sir.
Matthew, and
Oh yeah.
Jimmy.
Oh
Let's
Yes,
get
yeah.
it.
sir.
Let's
AKA,
get it.
old school tribe. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Mm.
Haha, let's
yeah,
go.
let's get it. Let's get it.
Well, first things
Um,
first, man. We hit 1K followers, guys.
let's
Can we just
go.
1K,
Yeah,
acknowledge
let's
let's
get a
get
that?
it.
round of applause for
Hey,
that.
hey, hey, let's
Round
go,
of
man.
applause for every
Shout
We
out for
listener.
all
started.
the
We
love, man.
started
Shout out
this
for all
in.
the love.
Yeah, man. For real. Shout out for everybody for following,
Yeah.
man. We started this about 6 months ago, so this is probably quite a big milestone for sure, dude. To hit 1K that quick. Yeah,
Mhm.
man. It's been a nice ride. We got a lot coming for sure, man. For
It's been
sure.
pretty tough too. Like just I remember getting the followers up like the first day we dropped everything, dropped the Instagram page, we were like, telling our friends. So it was like slowly, gradually going up. And then at one point just stagnant for like a couple weeks, couple months, and then you
Yeah.
started to get worried. But
Yeah.
then we got some proper PR help in the end, and
Yeah,
we really
yeah.
kicked it
Shout
into
shouts out Jody and Maya and Ali for joining. Those are the
Yeah.
newest members as well.
Let's
News
hmm
remember.
nomads.
They really
Uh,
pulled through and brought some good energy that we definitely
yeah.
needed.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, yeah, actually, we can just even say quickly why not everyone is here, like
Mm.
so this I guess this podcast, like, we were the ones that were like most interested in making it. And so, we just took that upon ourselves, and like for the rest of the podcast as well, I think it's gonna be like mostly the four of us. Um, yeah, so not always all of us, but probably always one of us at least. But
Yes, sir.
anyways, yo, for real, the 1K. It's
Yes.
even starting this podcast, we got a bit more excited when we hit the 1K. We are like, all right, yo, let's get
Really.
on the podcast.
Uh-huh.
Let's finally get it going, you know what I mean? And yeah, like, just I feel like all of us also have gotten like not only like, yeah, like confidence boost, like you were saying,
For sure.
just all the support, people reaching out, being like, oh, Nomadic it's looking cool, man. We're fucking with the content. You know, I guess that also allowed us to be like, all right, we're gonna drop a
Mm.
podcast.
Yeah.
He's like
People
feeding
gonna
off
end up
that
listening
energy.
to it. Yeah, exactly, exactly.
So
Um,
again, shout out to all those followers, man. I mean, literally all the way from the first follower all the way to that 1,000th follower, like every single
hmm
one. It's paved the path as to where we are right
yes, sir.
now. So shout out for that.
Yeah,
Let's get it.
Yeah.
yeah. You
Next
know.
next on to 2K, 5K,
Yeesh.
10K. We'll
Yup.
see how it goes.
Yup.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
We
keep
yeah,
stay
climbing the
yeah.
moving.
ladder,
We
bro.
stay
Keep
moving.
climbing the ladder.
Exactly. So yeah, we got over that the first bump. And I
So,
think,
so
but one thing I think though is that so far, like, we still in like the easy phases. You feel me? Like, from now on, we're gonna have to grind even more. Like,
I
once you
mean,
start,
yeah.
once we start kind of, let's say emptying this well, let's say, of like our friends and stuff, like supporting us
Yo,
and
I was
following
thinking
us.
that too,
Once
cause
we
like,
empty that well, even though between all of us it's like a couple thousand people, like,
yeah,
once we empty that well, then you're gonna have to really grind for like that one follower every time.
yeah.
That one fan is gonna be like a real grind.
It's reaching out to like different circles, like exactly what you said, like our friends circles. couple like thousands of people, which like still we haven't reached yet. But like as soon as we pass that, then it's gonna be like actually telling people that we don't know, and those
Yeah.
that's like even
Yeah.
even more meaningful in some ways because
Yeah.
like you know your friends always want to support you and stuff, so they'll always be intrigued on what you're doing. But like trying to convince like people that you don't know or don't know your history or background or whatever, that like trying to convince them that what you're doing is like worth their
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
while and their
Exactly, man.
follow, that's gonna be some more challenges
Yeah.
to come, you know. But
For real, for
I think
real.
we are prepared, you know. Like as you said, confidence boosting.
Yeah.
Um, with all the work that we're doing, there's like higher and higher stakes each time we do something, you know what I mean?
Literally,
So like,
Yeah.
literally.
but I think that's just the two-way sort of uh you know thing whereby like we put out something and then we get the responses, the good responses and
Yeah.
constructive
Exactly.
criticism, then we're like, damn,
Yeah.
we go harder next time.
Yes, sir. But like even on that note, right? Like of like exhausting our circles kind of thing in terms of like support and whatnot. I do really find that like once in a while like people would just be asked like you meeting new people and stuff like they just end up asking you like what you're up to like in
Mm-hmm.
life and everything and like I always do get to to the fact that like yo I'm working on this project like nomadic and stuff and like every time when I just tell people about it they're like hey let me get that follow dude let me follow you
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
in that sense, I feel like even that's one of our like for the moment, like our most powerful tools is just like, when we're meeting people and stuff, like just tell them about like this project that we're working on and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I do think that, even people that I don't know that well, like they seem to fuck with it and they seem to fuck with the whole concept and everything, which I think we should explain a bit more later as well in this podcast.
yeah,
Sure,
But
sure.
yeah. We'll definitely get
yeah,
to that.
so I think even between all of us, that's something with that, just telling people that we meet like that about it, just be like, yo, what's up? Check me out, what I'm doing and stuff.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Like selling ourselves is like, I think that's gonna really come through for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's
yeah,
not
man.
even like it is a plug, but like it's not even really a plug because like it's something that we're passionate about and that we like
Yeah,
always have in our minds. So it's just like bringing it up is just like telling people about who we are and what it is like we
yeah,
like to do, you
exactly,
know. So
Yeah, man.
exactly. Because like, yeah, at the end of the day, it's like it's a part of us. Like, it's a part of our lifestyle at this stage.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
It's become daily routine type shit. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, I mean, every single night we're doing something either for social media, or we're doing something for, I mean, three of us writing music, or planning some new stuff, or thinking about new ideas as to how to expand our brand and everything. You know what I mean? Like, really has taken over our lives in different ways.
I think that's what also makes it so like easy to talk about it with people because it's literally like if people ask you like what you've been up to. I mean, nomadic is our lifestyle. So like, eventually, you're talking to them about your social media and about the whole idea, but like that's just who you are at this point.
Yeah.
So like it feels really also like comfortable to just talk about it because it's who you are. It's really like starting to embody us, and I think
Hmm.
that's dope. We could like take pride in it a lot, which is sick.
Mm-hmm.